Hello guys, it's me, Vikkstar123 with Team Silent Shot gameplay, and what you're going to watch first are two clips from the start of some of our practice games where as a team we didn't manage to win the game, but I was doing awesome at the start and as a general, and basically as these games went on, my finger started to hurt more and more from stretching around to go for the silent shot. So this is like the more impressive gameplay. Then you're going to get to see the wins after the second of these clips. This is the second one now, so after this you'll get to see the gameplay in which we win. So yeah, Team Silent Shot gameplay for you all. I hope you enjoy. Was definitely a challenge to get. So enough about the gameplay and into the topic, and for some reason I got strangely excited about this topic and my voice kind of started to go then. I was like, so yeah, the topic is, as humans, are we missing the picture somehow? Now that may at first just be like, what the heck is Vic about to start talking about? But what I am going to be bringing up, oh, and here is the Team Silent Shot gameplay. What I'm going to be bringing up is a train of thought that actually was about 2 months ago, and I don't know why it came back to me now, but I'm going to be talking it through. So we were on the biology field trip. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but basically at one point we were sampling plants in a field with quadrats, which is absolutely the worst thing ever. It was literally like, there's seven plants in this square, and there's 3 in that square. Biology, index of diversity, random stuff, and blah blah blah, plants and stuff. And I just can't deal with it. Can't deal with it. But anyway, we're doing that in this field, and we come across this ants hill, and these ants, they were rolling these fly larvas, like collecting them in and rolling them into their nest. I guess they were going to eat them or something. It was really weird. But these ants, they were running all over the place, wildly, mindlessly, just scrambling all over. And we'd pick one and watch it and see what it does. And some of them would just run around in circles for about 2 minutes. And we're like, what on earth is that ant trying to do? And it's scrambling around like all over the place. And just thinking, what on earth is it trying to achieve through doing that? But obviously they aren't that intelligent as far as creatures go, and yeah, so you've got these ants that were, we'd put a rock in the way, and they'd climb onto the rock and just start running around on top of it, or just go off on random routes. So yeah, we couldn't understand what they were doing. It seemed so pointless. And then I wondered that if there's some more important purpose that humans are supposed to be responsible for, rather than being kind of self-centered about everything we're doing and living on with our lives, driving around hustle bustle in cars to the city, out of the city, to random buildings. If an alien, say super intelligent aliens, came across our planet and looked down at us and they knew what the meaning of existence was, they'd look at us and see us scrambling around and think, what on earth are those humans doing? What are they trying to achieve? Why are they going to that building, sitting down for 6 hours, then running off to a different building and a different building, then back to another building, and not achieving any of these aims that we know exist? Some of the things we do are kind of so localized and insignificant on the grand scheme of the universe that it just makes you wonder that, is there some reason we've been given the ability to learn and adapt and go through natural selection to the point where we have an intelligence at a level that we do? That's just what I wanted to bring up as a topic of thought, and it is a little bit weird when you think about it. It messes with your head a little bit, but what if there's some reason that we're around, some reason that we're not realizing just yet? And I guess in the same way, we can't expect ourselves to realize what our purpose is, but surely self-existence should be one of the highest priorities. There, by the way, in the gameplay, I did shoot and pull up my throwing knife at the same time, but it didn't quite work properly, so you have to bear with me on that one. But within the topic for this commentary, yeah, that's just what I wanted to bring up and ponder and think about. Maybe this isn't all a coincidence, and that's where kind of religion and all those sorts of things come in, where science can explain so much up until the point that I've reached now. And when you go beyond that, are we expected, is there some kind of divine purpose? Who knows? And to be honest, who cares? But it's just something I found interesting to think about, and I enjoy making other people think. So sorry if you've just got back from a day of school or work or whatever and your head's hurting at the concept of this, but it is just a thought process I literally thought I would share. And actually, the bit where I talked about this long gameplay might not sync up now, because I'm actually going to compress this gameplay down to match the length of my talking, because I've just about finished talking about what I wanted to talk about. So that is the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to hit that like button with a thumbs up. You know, hit it with your thumb. That didn't even make any sense. But yeah, that's the video. Like ratings are much appreciated, and I will see you guys on the next one. Here's an outro, previous episode, random episode, and if you haven't already, subscribe.